Hey guys, it's CurrentlyCrazy here, and I'm currently being targeted by an orbital death laser. And that's what I would say if I wasn't lying to you, because that laser isn't actually a laser at all. It's actually something much more simpler that even you could make. That is, if you want to be chased around by a laser that kills you. Up to you. But how does one accomplish a task so easily? Alright, I'm gonna need you to lock in for this one. Follow exactly as I do. You ready? You ready? See where my mouse is? So you go up here. Oh, the toolbox. And just click on it. Oh, yeah, I have a bunch of decals. Don't mind them. That's right, we're opening the toolbox. To some people, the toolbox is foreign, it's dangerous, it's something you don't want to touch in fear of getting viruses to your games. But it's a tool. It's important for you to understand how things work. I'm also just yapping, by the way, too, so you may not have to listen to me at all anyway. I mean, you could be like this guy, the sad bacon. This is you. This is you when you don't use the toolbox. Oh, this is you when you don't use the toolbox. Oh, when no toolbox for you. Oh, that's too bad. Literally use the tools that you're given, the toolbox. That's why it's there. It's a toolbox! Now that I'm done with my little rant, I'll actually show you how I did this. And it all starts with something that's been hiding underneath your nose the whole time. It all has to do with this guy right here, the drooling zombie. This guy's been around for years, and he has a hidden talent that nobody knew about? No, he does not. However, he does have some AI, which is exactly what we're looking for. It wasn't originally what I was looking for, but we'll get to that soon. Inside the Explorer, you can find everything he's made of, which includes all of his scripts, his sounds, his parts, literally everything to look at. But how on earth does this make a death laser? That's a great question, and one that I'm still not going to answer for a few minutes. You see, right now, all we have is this boring little zombie. One that you can easily kill with the swing of a sword. Get pwned, little man. But an easy fight is not something my friend was looking for. Instead, he took this drooling zombie and turned it into this. Ladies and gentlemen, from the brilliant mind of WizMG, I present to you the Hateful Orb. And if you're any bit into brain rot, then you'll love how this thing sounds. Delightful, isn't it? That is, until it comes in contact with literally anything. You see, he used the zombie's AI to follow a player, but then added his own special twist to it. It explodes anything it comes in contact with. Sorry, Gifted Purple, you will be missed. At least we still got Nathan guy. Oh, I forgot he did that. So basically what Wiz did was he took the zombie and made it invisible. Hold your horses now, that's not all he did. The ball that makes up the Hateful Orb is actually a mesh that's welded to the torso of the zombie. The zombie itself is invisible, which makes the orb look like it's floating. That's not too hard to understand, right? You're not banging rocks here together, are you? I mean, it's not rocket science. Or is it? And that's when I had a plan. You see, I was interested by the fact that the ball explodes when it touches something. And what else follows you and blows up? That's right, a homing rocket. Taking the properties from the Hateful Orb, I quickly modeled a classical looking rocket. I made sure that all the parts are welded to the zombie's torso to keep it central when the rocket moves around. I also made sure that the rocket would make an explosion sound when it came in contact. That way it would feel a bit more realistic. Because of the zombie's AI, the rocket will roam around a little bit, but I decided to keep that in because, I mean, it's hilarious. The homing rocket, looking for a target. What's funnier than that? I also kept the text above the rocket's head because it reminded me of those classic Roblox entities. Once the rocket, locks onto its target, it will follow it until it comes into contact. It's actually kind of satisfying when it reaches its goal. Simple as that. Get caught by rocket, you blow up. But maybe you could try befriending the rocket. Take it on a nice date. Maybe go for a drive in the car. I don't know if you'd want to have a homing rocket as your passenger princess, but I suppose that's up to you. Who knows? Maybe you two would be very happy together. But alas, it is time to move forward. Because I have a better idea. And that idea involves inviting you to join our group, the main event. Here you can play some of our games, buy some cool shirts and pants, and even get some updates on upcoming stuff. You could also subscribe too. I mean, there's that. But that's enough plugging for now. Back to the idea. After making the homing rocket, I was proud of myself. So proud that I decided to go outside for a walk. And yes, I went outside. And on that walk, I thought of something absolutely brilliant. What was that, you may ask? Well, I changed this homing rocket into a precision death ray. But first, I need to break down how this all works. As you already know, this is just another invisible zombie, but it's got a lot of extra parts to it too. First off, I made sure that the explosion sound sounded more like a laser burning. And of course, the idle sound had to be a running laser. These both make the laser more alive and dangerous feeling. Of course, can't forget the laser itself, which is a light beam attached to two parts. This ranges from the base of the zombie all the way to the satellite at the top. I made sure to include spark particles at the bottom, where the laser impacts the ground. And of course, one extra particle that follows the laser wherever it goes, acting as a burn mark. The timing has to match the speed, otherwise it won't look as good. But I mean, you can make this cool little effect when you have two of them. Another cool thing with the laser is that once it gets destroyed, the satellite will actually fall out of the sky. And if you didn't notice before, all the pieces will actually disappear a few seconds after. Of course, just like the homing rocket, all the satellite's pieces are still welded to the torso. That way it's still kind of centered. But unlike the homing rocket, the laser will actually burn you instead of blowing you up. And this actually makes use of two scripts, one that burns you and the one that makes you crispy. And shout out to Kitty2320 for this wonderful script, because I stole it. Thank you! Those two scripts are linked to this one block that basically acts as a hitbox for the laser. Now, at the time of recording this, I realized that I probably should have made the box the length of the beam up and down, but, you know, I'll fix that later. Just something to keep in mind. And as a little bonus, here's some early test footage of when I showed it to Wiz.
Laser? Orbital laser?
Yeah, look. It's safe to say he was on board with the idea. So anyway, that's how I turned a zombie into an orbital death laser. And hey, if you like and subscribe, I might even make it a free model for everyone to try. But that's all I got for now, so in the meantime, stay crazy everyone, and I'll see you next time.